What's good, YouTube? This your boy Trey, and I'm back with another video. Well, this kind of like part 2 of the last video I dropped. I was installing the harness on the car, and I had to get some parts, but most of them parts came in, and we just putting it on. So basically, this video gonna be me finishing putting them parts on, and I'll be able to start the car. So I'm gonna turn y'all around and let y'all know what I got did so far. All right, so as we see, I had got that extension harness for my map sensor. My injectors, I gotta plug them in. I got those over there. I got my computers. You know, I got the TCM and the ECM. I gotta put another bolt in there. I'm gonna mount them right here. But you see, I got 3 bolts in it so far. 1, 2, and 3 right there. Put another bolt right there to hold that to keep it from moving. And these wires right here, well, I need to mount this fuse block. So I'll probably put that like right here or something too. I'm trying to keep it all together and still keep enough room for my windshield wiper reservoir. But these right here, these wires, these are all my, I think, control wires, like my thing, the OBD2 port, my gas pedal. So I'm gonna run them in that hole right there. And I know y'all probably wondering, okay, why he have a hole right there? If y'all remember, like, y'all been tapped in with me, and y'all remember like my first video, I showed y'all that I had changed the whole harness in the car. Okay, well, if you have an old school, you know it comes like your fuse block be like right here. So by me replacing the whole car harness, all the wires, and I had to pull that fuse block out, and the harness I brought from Painless came with his own block. And you know, you gotta pull, it's a 2-sided block, I guess, for the fuses in the inside, then the wire harness to come on the outside. So it left me with a hole right here, and I just bolted my new fuse block in the inside right here. But I have a piece of plate that I'm gonna put right here, cut it out, put right here, and drill a hole. And I brought some grommets. I brought some of these grommets. I don't know if you can see. I don't know why my camera won't focus, but I brought some of these grommets to cut the hole, and I'm gonna loom them wires up and run them through that hole and pull the wires through the inside. So that's kind of what I'm working on today, trying to get all this stuff out the way before I actually put fire to the car. And once I finish that, then I go and hook my injectors up and put the oil and transmission fluid in it, and we'll give it a start. Oh, and I gotta hook my cam position sensor up and my crank sensor. I went and brought a new crank sensor too. I gotta hook it up. Let me show y'all that. Hook it up and then run my wire to my fuel pump all the way to the back through the car. So that's what I'm finna get did. I'm gonna cut y'all on when I have that did and show y'all like how I did it. All right, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all this the plate that I'm gonna cut. And as you can see, look closely, I kind of took a Sharpie and kind of drew out my little square that I was gonna use, and I measured that hole, so that should fit in there. I just have to massage it in, but this is what I used to kind of put that right there. It got mud on it, but that ain't gonna hurt nothing. So I'm gonna take this over here, and I need to cut it now. Cut it to size. And just to show y'all how it's gonna be, see, that's the line that I had drew to cut out. And see, I put it in there, so, and I just run my loom through there and run all the wires through there. I loom it up, then run it through there. But what I might do, I might have to pull it back out and stick this through the OBD2 port and the gas pedal first, and then put it in that hole, because it probably be too hard. But yeah, I'm gonna go and cut it out, and I'll cut y'all back on. All right, YouTube, I'm back. Well, this what I got. Y'all see it. I mean, it's not perfect, but it did cover up that hole, and I used some grommets, like I said, to make a hole and run my throttle cable and my rest of my wires on the inside. This all I got left on the outside as far as wires left, And this is for my, what you can see, it say fan 1 and fan 2. I have to wire that. I'm gonna run that, kind of probably run it back through here and loom it up and run it around to the fans. I probably need some more wire, but that's not nothing. I can get some of that. But you see, I think I told you I got this. I just got to tie it up, make it look, you know, presentable a little bit. I might turn it a little bit, the way I can hide the wire up under it and zip tie it to there's a little like nipple at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it right there. But like I say, I got my computer mounted right there. I mean, I think that's a pretty nice place for it because I'm gonna put my windshield wiper motor right there and my reservoir for the fluid right there. So I think that's pretty nice right there. And I got this bolted down. Went to Harbor Freight and got some little bolts to, you know, put in there. But that's good right there. I mean, look, even when you open the motor, I mean the hood on the car, you see it, the fuse box, BP Automotive. So now that I got that done, I mean, I just got to really get up under here and mess with these wires and stuff. So I'm really just going to connect my fuel pump wire, which is this one. This is my fuel pump wire. The camera focus. Yeah, fuel pump wire right there. And I, you know, take all this off and run it back to the back. Don't mind my trunk, y'all, but I kind of loop it in with that and run it through here and tie it all in up under there. So that's what we got. So I'm gonna have to cut y'all back on when I get that situated. All right, YouTube fam, we got everything connected, the injectors, all the sensors. We got the fuel pump wire ran to the back. Now all we gotta do is connect this battery. This the battery out my F-150. I'm just gonna connect it to see if I can at least hear the fuel pump come on. I need to switch this battery to the other side because I don't like how that positive wire is close to this body of this car. But like I said, we're just trying to see if we can at least hear the fuel pump come on. So let me get my keys. Okay, the moment of truth, y'all. See if y'all can hear the fuel pump. Okay, I heard the fuel pump come on. Let me try it again. All right, that's all we needed. I don't want to try to crank it because, you know, I ain't got no oil or nothing in it, but I'm finna go run to the store and get the oil, and then I'll cut y'all back on. All right, YouTube, this the next day. I left off where I had to go get that oil. I did go to the store and go get the motor oil and the transmission oil, and I got some power steering fluid. I got it all in the motor, and I got some gas just now. I just came back from the gas station to get some gas. I got like $15 worth of 93 to put in here, but I'm gonna turn around and let y'all see. All right, you know, I told you I had to put my injectors in. I got them in on both sides. Got the ECM, TCM fuse block. I put the transmission fluid, I don't know if I mean, not the transmission, power steering fluid in, but I waste some down there because I overfilled it. I just got to put that top back on. I got the motor oil in. It's in there, it's good. I'm gonna go get my battery out my truck again until I go get one. And I got the gas right here. I need to try to put it in, but I'm finna do that and I'm gonna set y'all up and we're gonna try to start this bad boy. We're not gonna try to keep it on too long because I don't have my radiator in there, and I don't have the whatchamacallit in there yet, so the fans and stuff. Oh Lord, I forgot I gotta hook that back up. So maybe I do need to put that radiator back in there so I can hook them transmission cooler lines up, because I got my transmission cooler lines ran to the radiator itself, and I have a transmission cooler that came with my transmission rebuild, so I need to hook those back up. I'm glad I seen that before I started pumping all that transmission fluid out. Oh, and when I put the gas in, I got my fuel line right here. I'm gonna run a bucket to the side and cycle it a couple times. Y'all can see it. Cycle it a couple times and if they got trash in there, that way the trash don't get in my fuel rails and ruin my injectors. And I got to show y'all too, I do got my gas pedal, but I need to figure out a way to mount it. And it's pretty long too, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, so let me pour this gas in here, then I'm gonna put that transmission cooler thing back in for the radiator, and then I'll set y'all up and we can try to get our first start. Look at that, YouTube. Look at all that trash that came out that fuel line. So we done press it again. I'm gonna bump it one more time just to hit it and make sure, and I'm gonna connect it to my fuel rail, and we should have fire in the hole. I'm gonna find a way to set the camera up, and we should have fire in the hole. All right, y'all, I just ran my fuel line. This temporary, I'm gonna fix it, but I went on ahead and put my fuel pressure gauge back on. And we're finna turn the key to see if we have any leaks. I don't know if y'all can see how it build up. I'm gonna go and hit it again. So what is at 20? We're right at 15. Hit it again. All right, YouTube, we got everything connected. Finna go ahead and try to crank it over. We up at 50 PSI in fuel. Y'all heard them 2 pops? What I'm thinking, let me see. What I'm thinking it could be, y'all, is this coil harness. Because I did read something that said if you have them on backwards, it'll sound like your motor is out of time. So I might need to pull them off and switch them around. Or find out the right sequence that they need to be in. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. All right, y'all, so I did switch both sides around. And like I said, that was a cheap little eBay coil harness I ordered, because I didn't think to pull the one off the motor at the junkyard when I got the injectors. So I'm finna set y'all back up and we gonna try again. First, let me show y'all my little makeshift tripod, because I lost mine and I never did go back to get one, so I just got it set up on there. That should work right there. So let's try it again. We still at 50 PSI with fuel, so. Oh shit, y'all heard it, she started. We got fire in the hole. It's pretty loud too. Try it again. This is smoking. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. That kind of scared me when I started it up. I ain't think it was gonna be that loud, but y'all see the PSI in fuel. We still holding. We got no leaks nowhere. Let me check up under the car. The fuel tank. I hear the fuel returning. I don't know if y'all can hear that plane, but I hear the fuel returning back into the tank. I'm excited, y'all. It's my first LS swap by myself. first LS swap by myself, and it started. Not on the first time, but that's because I had the harness swapped wrong, the coil harness. But other than that, she started and give me no problems. Dang, boy, I'm excited. You can do anything you put your mind to. And then on top of that, by me, look at that, that's leaking right there. I gotta tighten it up. That's the transmission fluid. But on top of that, BP Automotive, by me having the factory injectors that would have came in 2007 to, I guess, 13, 14 Silverado GEN4 5.3, y'all see how good it ran. So they basically send you like a startup tune. And y'all see how good it ran. I'll try to crank it up again for y'all. Let me set y'all up again. Like I say, I don't want to run it too long because I don't have no coolant in it, but try to set y'all up again. Y'all ready? And she started on the first time. That's because BP sent that startup tune and I had the right injectors. So she sound good. Y'all heard when I was hitting the gas pedal, like it's responding good and everything. So that'll be really it for this video, YouTube. I need to fix this leak down here, tighten this stuff up. But my new video on the way, I got my, let me show y'all, my BP Automotive fan harness. My BP Automotive fan harness is for the dual fans. So all I gotta do is wire this up and wire it to my fans. I got my two Spall high output fans coming in for that radiator. Y'all know that's a eBay type radiator that came with two fans. So I took them fans off because I felt like they wasn't blowing enough CFM. And I'm gonna put them bigger fans on, and that should be enough to pull through this radiator, this condenser, and the transmission, whatever you want to call it in the front. But we got it, YouTube. Fire in the hole. If y'all like this video, hit the comment button. Comment on my video. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. We going up, and look like from the looks of it, bro, we gonna be riding this summer and spring. So I'm out, YouTube.